Previously on Heart TV.
How was Max cast as Santa Claus in the Heart TV holiday special? I really wanted to be Santa, and I'm devastated that I'm not.
Whoa! I'm the next Santa!
Grandpa! I was not Santa Claus! You put me in the Mojave Desert!
Santa? I thought you were unconscious.
You replaced me with Max Merlot?
Guys, you are not allowed to fight on campus. This is ridiculous and unacceptable.
Well, it's not my fault that Max looked like Santa and I dumped him in the Mojave Desert.
Yes, it's literally your fault.
What do you mean, look at him?
Ron, look, I'm sorry I look like Santa Claus. It feels like there's been such a divide between us recently. I don't want that. We cool?
I could never stay mad at you. Oh, my boy, my sweet boy. It's good to have you back. It's good to be back. Well,
I think we're ready to anchor.
Wait, you think we're gonna let you run the show? I don't think so. You're fired.
fired? You can't fire us. We quit.
We quit? We quit.
We quit. Glad we're on the same page.
This looks like a job for the A-team. Operation Over Under.
But got him at the evil wall, crept up and slipped away with her, yeah. And ain't nothing I can do now. I guess I'll keep on rambling. I'm gonna see myself. I gotta find my baby. I'm gonna ramble on, sing my song, gonna work my way around the world, baby. Do my baby.
Good morning, Hart.
I'm Miss Glick.
And I'm Mr. Dotremont.
And today is Monday, December 12th.
And today is our admin takeover show. We love being able to anchor the show once again. As a matter of fact, we love this so much that we are going to call out 2 teachers at the end of the show today and challenge them to do this when we come back from the break.
Wow, stay tuned. You don't want to miss who our guest anchors will be. So, Mr. Dotremont, is there anything exciting happening this week?
Well, yeah. Finals start tomorrow. Thursday night, the ASB is hosting their annual holiday dinner, and Friday is the first day of our 24-day winter break.
ASB does such a great job every year on their holiday dinner. I know how much the families that participate look forward to it. Thank you, ASB, for all your hard work.
While we're at it, great job, Heart Dance, Heart Drama, and Heart Show Choir for all of your amazing holiday performances this year.
Yes, fantastic job, everybody. Please stand for the pledge.
Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Here is Ms. Hernandez with your weather and finals report.
Good
Good morning, Hart. Today's weather is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 58. That's cold. And a low of 38, so wear those warm clothes. Tomorrow we have a 30% chance of rain with a high of 59 and a low of 39. We also start finals for 0, 5th, and 6th periods. 0 period starts at 8:30 in the morning, 5th period starts at 10:50, and period 6 begins at 1:35. All finals go for 2 hours. Wednesday's finals are periods 3 and 4. Period 3 begins at 8:30 and period 4 at 11:30. Wednesday will be partly cloudy with a high of 60 and a low of 38. And Thursday will be mostly sunny. We're going to have a high of 62 and a low of 37. The good news? Thursday's our final day of finals. Woohoo! Period 1 begins at 8:30 and period 2 begins at 11. Good luck, everyone, and back to you in the studios.
Thank you, Ms. Hernandez. Here's Mr. Gutierrez with your sports highlights recap.
Happy holiday. Happy holiday. Happy holiday. Happy holiday. While the merry bells keep ringing. Happy holiday to you. Happy holiday.
All right. Good morning, Hart. I am Mr. Gutierrez, and I'm here with the Assistant Principal Minute to share some fantastic fall athletic highlights. Let the games begin. Hart Boys Cross Country had a good year, placing first in the first league contest at COC and falling short to Saugus by 2 points in the Foothill League Finals. Our boys Froshsoft won the league title, and our girls team, although young, competed well and hope to follow up in an outstanding season next year. Our girls volleyball team had a fun and fantastic season. Varsity finished 15 and 6th, placed second in league play, and competed in the CIF. Our girls were the only league team to knock off Saugus, who were the CIF champions. Huge win, ladies. The girls golf team took third place in the Foothill League this year, right behind West Ranch and Valencia. Although we are losing a few seniors from this year's squad, the future looks bright for our girls squad in the fall of 2023. Our girls tennis had another successful season. We finished the season 8 and 4, culminating with a big win over West Ranch and yet another playoff appearance. Sadly, we're saying goodbye and thank you to our biggest supporter, Coach Olson. Coach O, you will be missed. Coach O was my coach in high school as well. Dynamite young man. Last but not least, our Dynamite football squad most definitely finished strong. Although we started off with a few rough battles, our Indians grew stronger over time and peaked with a surreal last finished play over Valencia and made it to the playoffs, which was incredible. Great job to all our fall sports, and our winter season is now in full swing. Be on the lookout for the GoFan links to purchase tickets. If you can, please come out, support, represent, and be loud. However, stay classy as always. That's it for our sports wrap-up. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Mr. Gutierrez. And now, here is Mr. Dotremont with his Monday morning message. Wait, that's me. Well, my message this week is to study for and do well on your finals. A couple of measurements that students should be looking forward to after finals is the sending of our honor roll letters over winter break, and if students achieve over a 3.5 or 4.0 GPA, they are recognized by me and a letter is sent home. Secondly, those participating in CIF sports need to have over a 2.0 GPA in order to compete in games or matches. And finally, remember these grades count on your transcripts. If you do not pass them now, you will have to make them up later. That's all for me now. Dotremont.
Wait, Mr. Dotremont. We still have to do the news.
Oh.
Did you know creativity promotes thinking and problem solving? It is also great for mental health. Come get creative at the library's last makerspace of the year. Join us today at lunch when we will have fun activities to get you prepared for finals.
Attention all NHS members. If you have not already turned in your membership dues to room C1, please do so immediately. Any members that have not paid their $20 by December 15th will have their memberships suspended. No exceptions. If you are experiencing financial hardships and cannot pay your dues, please contact Ms. Ramirez at kramirez@heartdistrict.org ASAP.
Hey seniors, need help paying for college? The Santa Clarita Scholarship Foundation awards local graduating seniors over $250,000 worth of scholarships every year. Seniors who receive an SCVSF award will be invited to the Senior Awards Ceremony where they will be presented with their checks. Check out the scholarship page on our website or the Class of 2024 Google Classroom for a link to the application. Applications are due by January 20th, 2023.
Clubs!
Speech and Debate Club is meeting today at lunch in Mrs. Nishioka's room, F43. Please join us. New members are always welcome.
Bring Change to Mind Club meets today at lunch in Ms. Carson's room, T102.
Bible Club meets today at lunch in room M5. Come by to hear an inspiring speaker and to learn about the Bible. Everyone is welcome.
Bad Movie Club meets today at lunch in room F11. Come and be miserable with us. Ms. Glick, speaking of bad movies, what is the worst holiday movie you've ever seen?
I don't know, Mr. Doshma, but that might be a hint for the staff regarding the upcoming winter gathering we're having. And here's Ms. Wilson with our quote of the day.
You only grow by coming to the end of something and by beginning something else. John Irving.
Well, that's it for our show.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. We are challenging Mr. Cable and Ms. Gibbs to anchor Heart TV in January when we return. Pass it on.
How exciting for them. Have a great finals week.
And stay classy, Heart.
Glick out.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glory